just wanted to make sure that we give that song a chance, because today's Father's Day here in the UK, and you can, use it everywhere. Take the opportunity and literally, like, appreciate the fathers out there. Zintu zizimango vuta, but it's good to have a father. You there's a reason why God wanted a child to have both parents. The mom has got her input, the dad has got the input. It's just beautiful. It's a shame when these things don't work, but literally it's good to have fathers. Honestly, it is good. And for all the fathers out there, that you're present in your children's lives, that nobody has to chase you to do the right thing, we appreciate you, we love you. For the Songisos, we pray for you that God alone should touch you so that you should do what you're supposed to do. For those of you who are just problematic, God should also touch you. But, today we are celebrating. So happy Father's Day to everybody. So anyway, guys, today's topic, we will get to our topic. I'll introduce it in a bit. But let's start by talking about, because we are in this season where we are about to have, the presidential elections. I'm sure it's just the presidential, isn't it? We're not doing anything else. Peter, you're welcome. Peter is already laughing. But, Peter, you're welcome. And, happy Father's Day. I hope you are not in the group of Songisos. So, you're welcome. But yes, guys, as I'm saying to you, we are in this season that we're preparing to vote again for the presidential elections. What happened in the past doesn't matter, but let's focus on what's happening right now. People want fair elections where actually zomwe and have voted and zomwe zikale, meaning people should have what they want, If people want a president, whoever they vote for should be that one, which means pakale jirungamo mumba votedwe, But today, literally, my husband was showing me on Zodiac online that they recover the box at some random place when that box is supposed to be in data. And, you could see the box. Box is still going to go pa matope or pa fumbi. It looks tampered. Which is a shame, because at this point, really, we are hoping that, we will do the right thing. So we are praying. So why I'm talking about it is because wherever you are, I know some people have told us, those of us who are in diaspora, they've been like, oh, just shut up because you can't vote on Western Union. You can't vote on Facebook. I know that. But you're just being nasty, because the truth is we all care about our country. So what I'm saying is, wherever you are, apart from, just talking and all those things, if you can't be back home, say a prayer for our country to say that the election should go well. Number one. Number two, I don't know why. And however, bank transport staff, whether a ballot papers or whatever that is needing, they're supposed to be in vehicles where they have patrol with them, the police or the army, whoever is with them. So I don't know how one box can, just magically escape from the whole vehicle and be found in a different place. It's not nice. But at the end of the day, I don't know ngati zinthu zizikulira kuti civilian people should, just come along and, stand there to make sure things go well. I don't know. But we can only pray that these things don't go out of hand. So anyway, that's all I have to say. For those of us who wish well, like I said, pray, pray, because sometimes God can deal with people in ways that if we don't know, and expose them, and they'll be found out, and then the good thing can happen. But anyway, so today's topic mainly is because I was sent this video. It's not something that I came across myself, but I was sent this video where this African man was saying a lot of things. I will, in the comments later when I finish talking, I'm gonna insert the link so that you can go away and listen to the video yourself. But from what he said, there were some things I'm trying to understand his point of view, but at the same time, and the man that sent me the video, so that he brought it to my attention, he seemed to, kind of like agree with the man in the video. So it occurred to me that it might be a genuine issue for men. It might be it might be that men actually truly feel the way that man also feels. Not all of them, but a lot of them might feel that way. So anyways, me personally, I've heard those comments that some of the comments that the man has said, but some of them I'm like, wow. So anyway, let me just tell you a little bit of what the man said. From my heading, you can see he says that we African women, me included, that we don't have cultural identity. So he went on to break it down that we African women, especially the ones that we've come, abroad. So it could be that he is in the USA, but it could be that you are in the USA. I think the UK, what he was saying, I think could be more relevant in these two countries. I don't know the situation in South Africa when you become a nurse or whatever the earnings are when it comes to money. I don't know what's happening there. But anyways, from what he is saying that Ifeyo Azmai, our Africa, we don't have cultural identity. In other words, we don't identify ourselves with our culture. We lose it and just copy whatever it is that we copy when we are here abroad. One of the things he mentioned, he said that when we come abroad, we change accent, we do this, we do that, we change ourselves, we do this. Those are, they are random and just, it's like a man is just bitter. So don't pay attention to those. But he went on to say that once we've gotten good jobs and we are getting good money, all of a sudden we are taking our men to court to end the marriage. All of a sudden. So he's talking about married women the more. Or maybe you were single at some point, you find a man and you've done that. And once you start getting good money, you divorce your man, you take him to court. And in that video, he spoke about how some of them, they've gone and, take the things that the man has, whether his house, and stay there with the kids, divorce him, and he end up being, having nothing. And, it's like, because all of a sudden, and he went on to say, ati maybe before they felt nakula more vutika and found whole vutika. So to take our mentality from poverty, like the exact words, our mentality from poverty, all of a sudden it's like it's a shock to our system that we've got money, then we start misbehaving. And then he compared us to Azmai Achimwenye, Indians or whatever. He said that there's so many women in that culture that have got better jobs than ours. He had the gods to talk about how some of them, they are doing, those jobs in information and technology, IT jobs, if you like. They work with Google, they work with whatever. They are smart, they are doing that, but they get more money in a year than a nurse. He's speaking on this because there's so many of our African, ladies who are into nursing. So he's saying they get more money than nurses, yet they don't divorce their husbands. Everywhere they go, they will even come on the car park waiting for their husband to finish a shift. They will carry them. Even the man did not get paid more money than them. They are humble. In other words, they follow the man's instruction. But then he also pointed out that he doesn't like how the men, they are so, like the way they give instructions to their wives. So in other words, there are those kind of cultures where the man is overpowering, which can be so also similar to ours. So he's saying that he doesn't like how they behave to their women, the instruction, how they give, like they are aggressive in that way. He doesn't point it out as abuse, but he goes on to say, it's not romantic for them to act that way. I don't like it. But at the end of the day, their women don't take them to court. They don't involve the system to do that. They stick with their marriage. They wear the same clothes. Ah, my God, there's a lot that he said. They wear the same clothes. They don't worry about designer bags or designer, what do you call it? Designer bags or designer perfumes or blah, blah. They just wear the same clothes and live simple life. And they still get good. So he doesn't say what they do with their money then. Because to me, if you don't need all that, but you still work very hard, what are you doing with their money? Are you investing in something or are you whatever? I don't know. He doesn't say. But he has said so many things, that we are so vain, like we are just into all these design or whatever. But at the end of the day, he went on to talk about how in these countries where we are, whether it's the presidents or the people in the community, they still treat us as we are not part of them. So instead of us focus on creating our wealth, I'll put it, Misos, I'll put it in the comments, that video, so you can watch it. He says that we are just busy with those things when we should have been just working hard and know that kunoko sikwatu. You know? So I will answer some of the things as I'm going along, but know that it's in line with that video and it's more like thrown at us in that sense. When you watch the video, there are some things maybe you hear there. If I don't touch on them, it means to me maybe they were not really important. But if I touch on them, then you know, you kind of like, you resonate later on. So, you know, first things first, our culture is important. I don't want to just disagree with the man and attack him and do this and do that. No, because the truth is, there are so many men, even here in the UK, who have come in my inbox saying, Gudi, analindi nkazi, anakantenga ku Malawi, anamanganaye ukwati. Basi ntsika na uja, later oni, wapanga nesinyi, basi zintu zamba kumuyendera, mkwamba kuwabanga jana bambaja, kwaswaya ndi kutesa banja. People put it that way. So it's not news to me. This is why I'm talking about it. It's not news. So I cannot dismiss what the man said. So I want to talk about it like why. You know, like what's happening? What's the real issue? You know, what's the real issue here? Why are men? Oh, and before I forget another important thing, he's saying that others might fail. We've come and copied the culture of saying, Goody, we have to do 50-50. Or a man has to help. So he's saying men here, they are doing more than women. He's saying because they are doing their role as men, when they finish, they are even doing chores in the house that a woman should be doing. You know? And if others might mango pesa sis mwenda peseram. And if anything deep it at Gagwira and Chito Magwira and we sit down, we don't do anything else. Adi gafigan hayo nena kudi, adi bida ni banjabo, mukabange nchito ya kutoloka, mukonze nyumba pa mambo na bage maziwa like a handyman's work, whatever. Adi peyo di manina kudi ende nchito zazi bambo zmezozo. Yet, nchito zai peyo so as mine. We want men to be involved. Nde anaturu samaone na kudi adi azibamba adi kunoko de udai ndima BP. Adi they are miserable. Hey, my brother, don't take it. Hey, he said so many things. Interesting. But anyway, first things first. When it comes to marriage, my take on it, it depends with your foundation. Yabanjalanet. And like I said, culture is very, very important. We can't sit here and pretend kudi culture idibekanto. Culture is one of the reasons why unhambided, even if it in ayenda. We want kuti turumikizane ndi mamuna wakwatu. Kuti tizimvana. It's because of uchikaliwe chomwe tinazorwera. So this will apply more for Ifeo. Amene we were partly Malawi. We grew up there. We became maybe teenagers and then we traveled. Or travel in our 20s, in our 30s, whatever. But the thing is, you've lived there a good part. So you kind of like understand the culture there. So you're more to bond ni muntu Malawi easier or muntu wako Africa easier than muntu wa culture totally different. So culture is very, very important. There are certain relationships have failed because of culture. And humeba nakondana koma culture ikutani kwa mbili ikusiana. So culture, we can agree, culture is important. However, excuse me, however, culture is not something that has to stay like timeless, as in to say what was happening in the 1920 has to stay like that. No. People are supposed to evolve. Even the values that you hold, with time you will see that certain things are less important depending on the risks that are involved or depending with what is happening. So let's give an example of our mothers back then. Because in Kani, the center, as might kujaluka, we are living our marriages as if those marriages didn't matter. So let's give an example of culture in them days. Kutin zimai ukapirire kubanja. And hamakala. 1920, that concept could have been okay because our mothers would stay with our fathers and our fathers would sleep with the whole village and they will still come back home and have no diseases. Or if they have diseases, they'll be treatable. Isn't it? So that's just an example. Today, in the life that we are living today, if you have a man who is doing that and you decide that, okay, because you are trying to uphold chikaliwe, anyhow, there's diseases that you can catch today. So even if that culture exists, you know, you have to evolve and look at what's happening in front of you and let it go because it doesn't help. So, palizindu zina, you let go of them because it's not fair on others, or it's even risk. It's such a risk thing to do. So, it's not. It's not kuti zindu zina anthu akamazisiya kuti iwo ndo luka mutu, or kuti they don't like the culture, but people evolve to go into better things or better ways of doing things. Another example is kukhala pabanja ndi mamuna. Ndimo mwe zinthu zina lili kale. If your husband want to sleep with you, even if you didn't want to sleep with him, you were supposed to just go along. And if you don't want to, he can actually force himself on you, and you cannot go and complain it. Why are you denying the man? But listen, we have evolved and understand that when it comes to sex, the feelings have to be there. The mood has to be there. You have to be present in the moment to enjoy it. So even as a man, if he is evolving, he should know that forcing himself on another person is something that is not right. So if people move on from that, what's wrong with that? But those are just two examples. There's nothing wrong. You are evolving. You're trying to make things better from what they were. Nothing wrong. However, it's about money. Saying as my dramas, the moment you become nurses, you're being rude, you're being this, you are controlling men. To me, there's a bit of generalization because there is women here who came here by themselves, and there's nurses who came here on their ticket and they had to invite their husbands. So it's not all women who are in this country or they are in the USA because of a man. No. Whoever they are with, they made them there. Even me, I met my husband here. I didn't come here because my husband brought me. So you can't say, oh, that's the only route. No. However, in I don't believe, I don't believe that a respectful, loving relationship, a woman can just, get up and say, "Budi ine banja ndalisia." Iye woduka mutu. Foundation mwane nayo ndinanena ija. I mean, foundation inanena ija. Unless from the get-go there was no love. The man was already chasing a girl who maybe don't want him. So let's give an example. Kanitinava last week, where a man, he was married here. He is married, I suppose, because they haven't divorced. But he went to Malawi. Ndikukapeza nkazi wina. Ndikupanga ukwati. Akwao ndikumpanga entertain. And wamanga ukwati ndi nkazi wina. Yet kunoko he had a wife who wankomutawa nkupita ukapanga zimezu ku Malawi. Now kumene kozu zachitoka muvude. If we women, we are expected kuti posunga chikhalidwe mamuna yotingo mpanga be entertain. From time to time, azibambo, they are making choices to do whatever it is that they feel they should do. And then, azimai, they are put into situations where akamapirira ndukumbukira nkhani nake. I think I've mixed the stories here, but ndukumbukira nkhani nake tina akambapo zonena kuti mamuna has cheated to the point of kuti anabweresa mwana kumbweresa kwa akazi ake kuzanena kuti mwana yabereka kuchibwezi komaso umkazi yosankatho musamala can we raise the child. Azimaya ananena kuti the only reason angakhale pabanjapo sikuti ndichikondiso, maybe mavuto. Mwavesesa kuti mkazi yo doesn't have a job, doesn't have means and all those things. So azibambo, when they are doing this kind of behaviors, enditanenatu kuti muntu sangangochoka pabanja ngati panality zinthu tina nditina tomwe mamuna amapanga ngati mkazi amangopirira because alibe kolowera, you can't call that love, you can't call that a good culture. No, it's not. It is wrong. So ngati mkazi uja has managed to puzira sukulu and have an option yokagwira ntchito kuti she can pay her own bills and be independent and have the peace of mind, then what has she done wrong? Because at the end of the day, mabanja watu, they are supposed to be built on love, not culture. Because mugatenga culture, it means you are separating, you are removing yourself from the love. Kuda bolonsa konde nkazi bola pachikhalidwe nkazi ama inega ndipikire nkazi ama inega ndipangireza kuti. If there's no love, there is no love. Mamuna ngati akupanga cheza akazi ena alibe nawe ntchito, iwe basi ungokhala kusunga chikhalidwe. And my example amene amapereka kuti our mothers they stayed in that relationship, ma Indian, ma Asians akuwapereka example. That culture has got, you know, the highest rate of abuse. For those of you amene mabanga follow, you will know kuti to the extent of kuti nkazi iweyo kumuza mamuna kuti ndakusiya chifukwa chaza kuti zakuti amakamutira acid kuntumira zigawenga ukamutira acid kunkhope ndilili neyo mukungo nditira acid nkhope yangaye kuti pya adi kuti chikuwawe amuntu asaza kuoneso endena amaphedwa kuwapha. It's a culture that controls a woman to the point that a woman is like just an object. She doesn't have the rights. How can you compare that culture, or how can you glorify it as an example and say, "Woody, African women they have no cultural identity"? A culture that is selfish, a culture that only protects what a man wants. Why would a woman not rebel? It's not science. Chintu chomwe you are included, you're bound to commit to it. Chintu chomwe where you are not included, umango kokedwera uku, you are treated anyhow. You rebel against it when you have the chance. That's just straightforward. So that's why muntu, even if Lili Banja, if a man treats you fair, if a man loves you, if a man is there for you, if a man is whatever he is supposed to be, I don't see nkazi oduka muntu wongo nyamuka kunena uti ne banja ndaditani kodi ndalisia kukhala nesi si chintu cholawika. The culture that he's comparing to, like I said to you, we have evolved. The culture that he's trying to bring into picture, culture imene yoyo, women used to just stay at home. Culture yatu ya Malawi even, women used to stay at home. But even today, you've got men who, if a woman is educated, she has a job, he wants her to go and stay at home as a magwidenchi dada muna ina mnyinga. So a purpose of a woman in this world is just to sleep with the man. Doesn't she have dreams? Does she have other things to do? We have those women. The Speaker of Parliament in Malawi is a woman. We have Mama Joyce Banda, just to name a few. Those are women who are impacting on what's happening in the society. So even a woman, she wants to have a purpose in her own life. It doesn't mean Gudi Akazwo said they will do something wrong. Just like Amuna, there is men who are hard work. They're hard work out there. Koma at the end of the day, we can't say Gudi Azmai, hey Mukabera Kuno, hey, you have no culture. No, I'm here in the UK. But in even Banjalanka, I had to follow what my people do. The ceremony itself, before you get married and all those things. I did that. It's part of my culture. Even the way I can't compare that. However, I want to address part and he said Gudi, men are doing housework because women feel like Gudi, it has to be shared. But men, they are also doing their share, which is providing in the family. You know what? Like I said, love, is a basis of a marriage. And to many, they've married for the wrong reasons. They will struggle in their marriage more. Okay? Because ukangonya munga kuti wapita kubanja kungona maudine ndankwatira nkazi kuti azindiphikira sima ine bora ndikugwira ntchito, and you are more focused on power than love, you will find it hard because chijoso kwapangira akazi ako iwe you think kuti it's a job and you will make a big deal about it. You know, if you get married, you as a man, if you marry a girl that you are actually in love with, you will seek to make things easier for her. You will seek to love her. You will seek to protect her. So which includes, you could actually help with something. You will help. And you will not feel like helping your wife, you are losing your manhood. No. You will not. Komano, you don't work. You don't do anything. Mumakaba komo izizi nani na bokali mamuna agbido nchito kabwera, and you don't cook, you don't do anything. Nanuso ndekuti so nanuso simuli, you are not in love, you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. It's just a fact. So and hamene makondana mumakanizirana. In other words, you think of each other. My friend has gone to work, has done this. Let me also do my part. You know, that's how a marriage should work. So even in mabanjamo, see, Amuna won't say to how many they are working, as he's putting it. There's also men who are jobless. Oh yes, there's men who are jobless, and the women are working and feeding them. And we don't make it kuti. Oh, mamuna akutandiza bakomo ifori sama gwidanchito. It is common sense. Mwambezeza, azimuna ena, just because iwe you've asked kuti atandize ko bakomo kupiga kaya kumuvalika mwana kaya kunsambika. already they are insecure. They feel good where you have a job, so you're getting more money. You want a minute, they are already paranoid. They start accusing you. Oh, no. If we are in love, we will help each other. It comes natural. It's not a big deal. You know, it's not a big deal. Nzako akupita ntchito nzimayi wapita ntchito kunesingo mwe mukumunyozaako wakagwira kuchokera mamawo amagwira to 12 hours kuyamba mamawo ngati wagwira 7 to 7 ngati wagwira 8 to 8 akabwere kumene koko mwana wanzanu azaterekeso sima akamaliza pamene popo apangire ana zinthu zonse koma inu munali ndi 12 hours yoseyo kungoonera football kungokhala. Is that fair? No. So it depends. And izizi zomapanga kuti yayi, hey, we have maintained our culture. Maintaining our culture, like I said, it's not a bad thing. But zina, we want to lose them because they are not good. Izi zomani na kuti kujenja accent. Ndi momwe iwe waitani kodi. Waimverera. It's not by force. That good poyankula, you have to make sure that you are speaking like a Malawian or whatever. No, I'm one of the people that I will speak the way I want to speak. But at the end of the day, it's not like it doesn't come to that. But if I want to speak, I don't want anybody as well. It's like you know, that kind of thing. So at the end of the day, these things that the man was saying, I feel that it's from a place where men just want to continue and enjoy a culture that promotes them to have more power for them to abuse women, you know, in other words, because to me, it sounds like there will be a lot of abuse involved in that, you know, number one. Number two, women have always been on the receiving end. We've always been. You know, from our mothers, our great-grandmothers, we've always been on the receiving end. Men will go and do what they want to do. Men will do whatever, and the society will even defend them. So when women travel, it's a culture that they didn't like even when we were back home. It's not good as man and Godzuka ku UK or USA and decide good I don't like this culture. No, they've never liked it. But there was nothing they could do about it. Because one bit of the leaders, they are into it. That's what they want. They don't want women to be given the same rights or to be afforded the same respect in a society. Women have always hated it. But what are you going to do? You know, what are you supposed to do? You suffer through it. Doesn't mean you like it. The day you are given an opportunity, you can do something about it, you will do something about it. However, I have to be honest. Zijandana ena good foundation ya relationship. There are some women also, they are users. Okay? They are users. From the get-go, they know they don't like the guy. They know that. But because maybe Nyamata yanali guame, so he has papers, and they decide goody and go move Omera for the sake of, they accept, they start going out with him. And then they get married. They have a child, they get their papers and everything else. At some point, they decide that they don't want the relationship anymore. Because from the get-go, as I've told you, foundation very important. From the get-go, it means in sika na uja amadziwa kale kuti neyo mamuna indibe na ijani chito ndikangopeza kwa mapepa ndintaya. That's what happens. So that's why even in New Year's muna look out kuti mkazi yo mamuza jani. Because ena so majoga kunoko. You live as guys, you don't want them. And I'm not saying you should, but I'm just saying, Mama Bito Malawi, campaign yanu yo yamba, hey, ukandiro, nandikutenga ku UK. Oh, she's listening. She's gonna say yes. And when she comes here, she leaves you. Because she's crossed the border. And when akazama watawa kungo fika kuno, 1 month, 2 months down the line, kuntawa, because all she wanted was in touch. So it all depends on so many other factors. Kuma relationship yoni na kudi, pali jugondi ditu, zintu zwenda bwinu. Who can just walk away? Nobody. Eh? So, as guys are men, they just want to use a man. They are there. But it's not, to me, it's not a majority. And it's not because in I'm a woman, so I'm trying to defend it. No, it's not a majority. As my ambida, many I'm a user, as the bambu kagudi pali malo ina agepa foundation is into season atani kodi. Season ayanga need winu. That's why she just use you, she get what she want from you. And I know, believe in as guys are many, they will marry a man because he has money. Or even go to UK. It's not just an issue kuchani ku Malawi kuti amuna they will be used because of their money. No, there's women who do that even here. But like I said, if a man is paying attention, he will know that I'm going to go this is interested in this wanga. She's like, she's just after my money and all those things. It happens. Come when you're talking about women who are actually going out there, getting their qualifications and working hard, and then you accuse them of saying goody akungo siya banja because akona uta panga ndama zambiri. No, I feel like goody pama ka goody pali my issues. Amene muntu just hamarani god. Sama panga at this. We are talking about a genuine relationship where love is there. Koma maybe you are pushed that you can't take it anymore. Koma kwa mene muma yuza amuna. Inyo mulungango kuyenderana mabadira. Because you are the reason why you're bringing this type of talk to make all women look like goody amango bitok banja kudango banga janjani ndukuduluka. Because you users, women who you're users, like I said, muma dziwa kuti John simu na nkonde. You know that. Koma, you're just going ahead, leading him on. Why my users, what I want to tell you is, a broken marriage is not a good thing. No, it's not a good thing. It's not a good thing because there's kids involved. Here in the UK, there's research that shows a lot of kids that are messing about in the streets, a lot of them, there's a history that they are coming from a broken home. So, when we are living our lives, we should not desire to break our marriages. That's why it's very, very important. If you are not sure about the guy, ingo sewe lampon and leave it there. Don't go as far as gudi nkukapanga ukwadi and then nkungwa musia mamuna uja for the sake of fashion or for the sake of madama. You're not doing justice for your own kids. And muji wanda yankulaka kacha, we can't entertain zintu zongo nena gutu kalebe pabanja. If there's abuse or there are other things, you need to think about yourself, you need to think about your life and all those things. I'm all down for that. But the part that I'm addressing on this side now is your nena kuti. Don't osama ditenganga pada banja. Mkuganiza kuti ndingo kwatela naye for the sake of uja kuti jijandi katene ngamaliza ndingo ndampa. Because while you are with him, like I said, pama badwa ana. Certain things, you know, they intertwine. And at the end of the day, ukamatulapo pamene popo, pamasia chipiela, pamasia vuto lina lake lokuti, it will be very, very complicated for you. So, to me, what I'm going to say is goody. Ngati simuli sure zamamuna. Please, musieni. And I'm sure goody there's a man out there that you know you will love. You know you will respect. Because one as my he even comes home, no respect. But this is what the guy was even saying. I think the guy is bitter like you, Ozil. He was saying, goody, hey, everybody has got the right to live their life the way they want. Is also so mamus and cats good, you can't be like this, you have to be like this. All those things is part of trying to control women. People want women to live their life according to what a man wants. No, a woman is a person on her own. She can decide what she wants. She can decide how she wants to look. And there's nothing wrong with that. But anyway, my point is, zijanima yankula nsa na wayanka ozi. Zijanima yankula za konena kuta azima yo use it. Kuma yuza amona. You're doing it at the expense of your kids because those kids, they are part of that man. If you're mistreating a man because deep down you never loved him, it's wrong. It's wrong. And for your kids in this jandanena, anatu inu, ndakuza ni zimango vuta. Lelo, as we are talking about Father's Day, zimango vuta, it's nice to have the father of your children inside the house. It's nice. You know? Kuti ana jabaga kalama vuto yena, muzika mbilana remote. Ine mwana wanga, he's only 3. Kuma sometimes, mwendiriri, kumuza chindu. Asama ndila badira. Ama ngotamanga kumapanga zake abambaga ngodi iwe mwana uja kutembeni ukakusiye zo mwako chita. So sometimes in this life momwe mulungu anazipangira zinthu atali ndi cholinga chomwana apanga kuti even if because mulungu akanafuna ato aliyesa akanango mpasa chiberekero kuti ukakhala ukadzuka mama othongo pezeka kuti uli ndi mimba nkumalela nako weka. But there's a reason why God separated our roles. If we put our hands together, we can do something beautiful. So even ngani yiyolera ana nzibamba ali ndi chake chomwe amapanga contribute kwa anaja nzima iso ali ndi chake chomwe amapanga contribute iwu uthenga uungwa padera kwa azimayi amene muma ngofuna kuwaseweresa azibambo nanuso pandime yanu nkumaziuza kuti uyu ndikungoseweresa koma wanga ndi John to the point kuti maybe uyu wandalama mukamamudyera ndalama mumatenga so ndalama zake ndikupita nazo kukapasa benten ndikulakwa mutha kumazitenga ngati machale, you know, but you are planting a very bad seed, a seed that will haunt you nthawi yoti ino ngayiwala, you know. It's a bad seed you're planting. Be with a man that you really love, okay? Because love helps. Love is like a mwazizi wa zisulo ziwili zikakhala pamodzi. When there is no grease, there's too much friction. And muzimva ndi phokoso lomwe gwi because zitulo zija zikungolimbana, okay? But mukatenga ka grease, mukatenga ka oil, ndikuika pa zisulo zomwe zija. Even if it's kulana, you know, it doesn't have the impact or the friction, if you like. Okay? So even banja paka kala love ndika oil kamene kajago. Kamene kama bangitsa kuti olotita kha kuti tikusempana mmaganizidwe. Olotita kha kuti uyu amala ndi ndama zambiri kuposa uyu. Olotita kha kuti yanchani. Love is what helps people to get by. Izizi zinazi zimangoti kumakhalira kukokana kumankhala kuti chikondi chomwe chani palibe pamalo pacha. So sometimes ukumazuza weka muntu chilungamo ine uyu nyamata sina nkonde, therefore ndimusiye mwina kula akazena amene angadzantani kodi angadzankonde osamangobwera pamalo because ndikufuna mapepala ndiye kuberekana, because those kids are human beings, you know. Mental health issues that are out there, some of them ana makhala ngono onena kuti they are 18, they are 15, they are saying, oh me I want to kill myself, and you ask them akuta because bambanga I don't know kuti bambanga ali kuti I think ine bambanga samanditani samandi konda, and you are the reason why all those things have happened. So if that man, what he's saying is good, people intentionally wanting to frustrate men, if there's such a thing, it's a shame, because if you're doing it, you're not really frustrating a man, you're frustrating your own children. Because their children need your father. Maybe you don't know, you don't need him, but your children, they need him. Amuna ena, I can agree with you. Amuna ena, they are not good husbands. They can never even make a good boyfriend. They are useless in that way. But they can make an excellent father. Allow them to be the father to their children. So even if mukalekana, kala ni kuti zinthu zija munakambirana munaonetsa kuti apapata vutana apa, koma while we are going forward tenditete osati sokuti nkhani mukaitengera ku court ino muzikabweresa nkhani zina za maboza just so kuti mamuna uja akulipireni drama. Ndizomwe ndikuti anything that you're doing it kuti mumpange frustrate you should know kuti you are not frustrating him, you're frustrating your own kids. Anything that you do genuinely because the marriage is not good, then you're doing it in good faith because zinthu zatanidi zavuta. So you know where you can draw the line. Kodi oziro awoziri kuti mukuoneka kuti ndino alendo, koma oziro mudziwe kuti ino simuli, you are not forced to watch anything. You're not. You are a free man. You can literally go and do what you want. But anyway, to me, this is what I think. But also we are in 2020. Okay? We are in 2020. If you feel that the marriage you are in, you are not really happy, even as a man, okay, you can speak out. There's no shame in going out there and saying, good enough, I feel like Agazanga is doing this, is doing that. There's no shame in that. You can go and, you know, seek help and speak out about it and do whatever, because there's even women who abuse men. There's that. But don't stay in a relationship ngati you are doing a woman a favor, then no, you can leave her also. It's not because you are the one who asked to marry her, then it's on your head that you have to stay with her and die with her. No. And like I said, banja is a shame likamata. And the shame doesn't mean good is I'm saying good, it's unfortunate. Okay, it's unfortunate, banja kudidite because pamakalana there's so many other relationships that are intertwined there that the things will only be, you know, complicated. But ineo as a woman, I understand gudi where zintuzuma kanga situ kumvetse sana. you know, because men believe that as my they just don't want marriages, they don't care about marriages, you know, because are in Daram. But the truth is, a lot of women, they would love to have a nice man. They would love to have a man that is loving. Amuna they're not even focusing on becoming more romantic. Kuta akupange go treat is into zombeka. No. Eh? Instead, they are focusing on power. Hey, you are doing this. I'm a man in this house. Hey, please, for goodness sake, maybe when you are more romantic, the woman will naturally go in the direction that you want her than to use power. Iye should always do what Iwe wants. You know? Because me in my life, it's like you may not have a rich husband. You may not have the most good-looking husband. You may not have whatever it is that people think is important in life, you know. But if you have a man who loves you, and I feel like you feel rich inside you. You feel happy. You have no reason kudu wajokera kunchito basi waona kuti wamba ndi ndama zambiri mkungu auza amuna ako kuti ukwati wata. No, ngani hii has been spoken so many times with men kuti yayi azimai akumango titsa mabanja. No, sometimes some men, they don't make effort. Apart from zijandane naza abuse whatever, they don't make the effort to spice things up in a relationship. Mango kwatirana amango kusiya kuti basi bola tukuja nsima and nothing else. So women, they will see kuti chukuchitika baba nchan. Why can't I also have something nice going on? The culture that this guy compared us to, that's my only good dear men. He has even acknowledged that there is no even that romantic flavor in it, and they are just in it for the sake of chikaridwe mumwe. But that's exactly abuse, you know. So we can't copy things that are abusive. We can't encourage a culture that doesn't save us. We can't, you know. And I've already spoken about the women who they are taking advantage. Kuti amujiwe Yesu. There's no need for that, and you're doing it. You are destroying your own kids. You're not destroying the man, because he may go on and marry another woman. He may go on and do what he want to do. But you, your kids, they may be broken knowing that they couldn't have their father in their house. I hope I'm happy you understand what I'm trying to say. So Zinduzo says he has good. You pay the price, and in I'm sure as my before they even leave, they have even tried to talk to the guy. They have even cried about it. They have tried to talk to the pastor. They have done whatever they want to do. Koma maybe it didn't work. Ukapeza nkazi wota ango masuka kungolisia banja alibenazo atendi. This jandanena, I don't think it is into zalakwika on the way. No. It means from the beginning, she didn't love you. From the beginning, she didn't care. She had her own plans. Maybe you were not paying attention because munamfuni sisa zijana nene poso video ina kuti pala muna ena akangona nkazi chifukwa kuti ndiwokongola. They are desperate to have her. They'll give her money. They'll give her this. They'll promise her this. But nkazi uja amakhala kuti alibe nawo ntchito akwaonesa zinthu zina iwo they miss all those signs. Because iwo angomukonda kuti akuona kuti akamaenda naye pansi wakamati nkazi wanga tuyu basi anthu ose azimvetsetsa kuti alitu ndi nkazi. Yet deep down iwo, you know, nkazi uja, I should say deep down nkazi uja alibe nawo atenti. Koma iwo, they don't really pay attention to the signs that that woman, the cues that she keep dropping. Kuti nkazi uyu is going kuti sali jani sali nchikondi. So akaza amene wo there. Inu your users bampono, please just stop. Just stop. It's not nice. There's a lot of things that you can do in this life. Going all the way to marry a man that you don't love is just too low. And kuka pick up a man na kuti ndemu kapeza degree nkumankhanga kuti you can actually exchange that to a whole relationship. Yokuti kids, they wake up to talk to their father and eat with their father. That's not good. That's not good. What you have a life where those kids, they have their dad. That's valuable. And sometimes, and we need to learn the difference between money and, you know, value of certain things in life. Because money is good, yes. Common also, you know, but certain things have got more value than money itself. You know, money can buy you a better home. Money can buy you an expensive car. Money can make you live where you want to live. Money can mix you with friends that you want. But money will not wake up in the night and, you know, comfort your kids. You know, you need the dad, you need yourself to be there. And topa kulima maishu zambi mbili wonena kuti when you take your kids ukasiya kwa babysitter and they have been abused and all those things. having a man kuti muthandizane kulera ana, it's a beautiful thing. We have to be honest. It's good. So if you can reason with each other, kuti muthu akukambirana zinthu, try. Try. Don't just walk away for the sake of fashion. No, try. You know, tizikambika anthu zinthu tikaona kuti chabwino apa zinthu zinalakwika, we can try it this way. Try, because it's important for the kids, it's important for you and all those things. Koma zikavuta, what I'm saying also is, if you've tried everything and the marriage doesn't work, and the man is also on this whole of his own behavior, kumamba kupanga zinthu zosakhala bwino, osafinyika in the 2020. Simply because I'm trying to uphold the culture or whatever. No, it will not work. Jack is saying good money can buy you a house, not a home. Exactly. That's why I'm saying good. We have to learn to separate, money and just the value of certain things. So we have to be really careful. Why are we doing it for? Because I think apart from the fact panali issues. When you want to walk away from a marriage, ask yourself, why am I really walking away? Is it because of zomwe muntu wapangazi nzoibitita kapena ineyo sonani? I've got my own things that are motivating me, or naneso I'm not interested. You ask yourself that. And lots of times, if we can sit quietly and search ourselves, we will find the answers. We'll find the answers and try to sort out our relationships. Now, going back to the bigger picture now of some of the things he said about how we are abroad and we are in a system where things can be hard for us. It's true that kunoko sikwatu, but at the same time, okay? So we can't really also behave the culture we are living in has no significance on what you have to do in this country that we presently live in. So, yes, we can maintain them, but at the same time, the culture we are presently living, it impacts on us. And that's natural. There are some things that will become part of you because you're living here, and there are some things that you ought to know also, culturally, for the sake of dealing. So you can't be purely of a culture that you have literally completely left the country. It's just not possible. So that has to be seen as well. It's good to kalide to pure. Koma izozo zipanga guru muntu kumanina kuti ufuna uzisambike uoneke jonji as a bambo, please get over it. Get over it. If a woman want to use a makeup, or she want to do whatever she want to do and look whatever she want to look, please, it's none of your business. If you don't like a woman, for example, in any magondo poda, if a man doesn't like inkazi wo poda ngati neo, he doesn't have to come my direction in kudzandi basa stress umani na kuti hey uma poda jonjo ifukajajani, hey you have this. No, all he has to do is ignore me and stop azimaya amene sa poda. Because oro titakati ku UK, oro ku USA, oro ku South Africa, oro ku Malawi, you can agree with me kuti maiko sewo. Kulatika no kuti they don't use that much makeup. Kulatika no kuti they are very, very dark, maybe 3 shades darker than me. Why are you stopping in tika no yera ngati tika no yera sama kusankalata? Why are you stopping in tika no poda ngati tika no poda sama kusankalata? You see the thing of control. You know exactly you don't like this, but you want to stop the person guru ngompaka control yambe kumuuza kuti hey I don't like this. No, it's not up to you how that person live their life. Okay? It's up to them. Iwe, continue moving. Keep it moving like this. Da. Mudu tena mene. Kula amuna ina. Akamuwa na opoda yo. Iwo ntima oli gu ali ina mene. Asire ninkaza mene yoyo for them. Bas. Olo izizi zo manina kuti hey ina don't like atikana atitiro sakala natural chanchan ngati makomendana ali apa manena mzibambwena mane oh is that natural chanchan kula atika naonena kuti they are as natural as they come. Titsawo momwelili kalire mporogoto kaya savudika kupoda olo di vasolini yomwe pakamwa osaiga sama kadiri pistiki ngatine. They don't have anything at all. Amangopita kukasamba kuzola life boy wao kaya kuzola ka vaselini wao, no even roll nothing. They will even smell the way you want them to smell. Your job is to find that woman, the one that you want. This is the problem. Anthu timadziwa kuti neni mafuna chakuti, yet we stop anthu amene tikuona kuti I don't like this. No. Mudikireni tsikana amene samaphoda nkoseyo, amene samarani, and if she has natural hair, she don't put anything. Wait for that one. But you see your problem. You want a tsikana amene amakondo phodawo, amene amakondo upanga ngati ineyo kuti adzi kama sisa ujonje. You want to preach to them and be rude to them. You're just disrespectful. And you're controlling. Leave them alone. It's their head, it's their life. Panganizano. Bas, panganizano. And some of you, it's almost like you are just broke. So because you're broke, now you want to make it look like in Tika no kondo poda or Tika no kondo samalida nduoipa. Because it's like Mugui Welenga, Pachogolo, you want to make her look like she's a bad person, but Mukugani zirakuti kodi, if I end up with her, could you say Muribajibwezi, Muni, I mean you don't go to Akafunika and Dimpas and Drama at Titsorun, Akafunika, Bangecha Jakudi, and then the Goyam Bida to campaign Yonena Kuti, Zopoda in any Madanazo. It's not up to you how she want to live her life. No. And Siana Muna many they can afford for such a high maintenance woman. Leave it for men who can afford. Even if you can't afford, please go in your lane. These days Amati want to be in your lane. You will not have problems. The problem is you keep crossing lanes. Today Mulimuleni Yonena Kuti people are going fast, you can't even do it. But you are there. Inu yo pitani lane yonena kutantha kuyenda papesi yomwe iniyo mumaitani kodi. Mumaipanga understand. Muli broke, you don't have any drama, be in that broke lane so that whoever you meet there mumbeze sana kumene koko. Mene is saying most of the time imakhala nsanje amuna wasafu na kuti ena akuone, and I think so too, because munazonako iweyo usapode because ukunena kuti ndikapoda amuna anga madana nazo. Ndipa udajabe uyu. If you're going to bed, you are going to wash it, and the man will still see you without the makeup and all those things. You want to make yourself feel better. What is the crime there? Koma ineni nazo unapo. Even amuna ovuta joma nena kuti inesi mafuna nkazi jonjo. Akazawa akangosunda pa Facebook amachita kuzumula chituzi cha nkazi wopoda. Koma akazi awa wauza kuti ine akazi zija kunena mere zonena kuti nsanje amuza nkazi wawo onena kuti yayi ina akazi opoda, koma nkazi opodayo kupita kukamuzumula nkumauza azinzawo amuna anzawo akati koma iye ujama zola chani koma kukongola kumene kucha azibambo kuma munena nkazi opoda kuti ati kukongola kumene kucha. In the meantime mwana miza akazi anu kuti kupoda ndikoyipa. Let me tell you something. Maybe if your wife is living in a secluded area, she will do what you're saying. But over here, it will not happen. Even dan hogudi tinazuni gagalezo says. It's either if you don't like it, as like I said, from the get-go, keep it moving. Because if I'm hambidi pa age yangan, ine ndukumananda munanga, dinakumanatu committing capital church. Ine ndima every day when I'm going to Sunday, to church. On Sunday, ma indinali makola sikuimba kwa machipodere. Ndili peti. Iwo anasi ya atika na oso imba kwaya. Osa poda analipa mene. Iwo amagalimba nandineyo. Sanga bwere pano kudzanena kuti iwe ukupoda ifuka jajani. Zombega zimeso. Aite. Kunala atika na mbili wa natural hair. Osa panga janjani. Aga siye dala mene o. Kugandi mbana ndini. Dadzidza dimwa kuti. So iyo ndi example chabe yonena kuti. Muntu. Umakhala ndi mpata wotu uthoka peza ntsikana ukuthi alibe nazo attend amangoenda nditsitsi lake momwe alili. Why are you pursuing atsikana onena kuti they are on a different level muzinthu olo, maybe they've got a different understanding. Moyo omafuna kumasanduza anthu ndomwe kubweresa mavuto mabanja. Find a person who believes in the same things that you believe, or upholds the same things that you do, or stand for something that you know Mugurizana. And I don't want to come back with it because Zimango ndito better. What is Dinali saying? Agadasa bala mini josejo amakala jewu. Exactly. He said that you align with me or vibrator. Basido. And this is matter a challenge. This is what I'm trying to bring men to understand. Women are not out here to challenge you. No, we are in this together. But it's like Woody, you are so bent on maintaining things that zikungokuthandizani inuyo. So frustration ya azimayi akuganiza kuti basi tingochitapo malekano ngati ujeni mato aliyese aone momwe angatani kodi momwe angapangire, you know. But at the end of the day, if we can all try and relax a little bit, kunena kuti this is just powder. I'm a powder and she looks happy. Muntu amene amakukonda. If you are doing something and he can see that you're happy when you're doing it, why would he try to stop you unless he gives you a good reason? Osati kungonena kuti I don't like you. Who are you? Are you God? If there's a problem with something, then give reasons. I don't think this is a good idea. And I can give you an example of things like alcohol. If mkaza mama kwambira and doing some irresponsible things, then you can talk about that. Muntu aliva komo wapoda basi meyo ikhalenkani yoyankhula usiku wose mpaka mamawa uhule malipstick kufira George mulini nkhani koma ino aite izozo sinkhani andi zikavudisisa pitani kumudzi kweni mukaona kuti olo mulilongwe mu Blantyre atsika no support simuna apeze, go to the village, you will find them. Okuti ndi pauda imwe sakumuziwa kuti amene anthu amazola ndi kuti they don't know. Maybe they'll be okay with you that way. But this is not me saying kuti anthu pabanja simungakambirane pa zinthu zina, mutha kukambirana. Koma bola conversation ikhale onena kuti akazanga mukapanga lipstick wa radio ine sanama I like it. Mukapanga ujayi nimaona ngati zimene zijazo sizikhala bwino. Pamene popo ndi kuti tikuyankhula nato. Kuti ati list munthu wako onza anzako. Olo malaya mmavala awawa nimaona ngati zakuti zimakukhala bwino. Kubeko konkukonza. Koma zoma ngoti kacha izo ayi inundana ukuzani kuti simungamende chonjolo simungabange chonje simungavale shati simungavale. Who is doing that? Nobody. So wanting too much power and freedom to be doing what you want plus to tell other people what to do is not good. It's not good at all. So all in all, zoma manena nzibambo, there's some truth to it. There's some truth to it. Kuti kuli azimayo upanga take advantage of situation or the system. Kuti kungobwera ku UK kunogo kungodziwa kuti kunogo ukaimba phone basi atakudzani tenga mamuna kakukantsekera and think kuti you can just do that to show off. I know that there's women who can do that, but I've already said that's wrong. And you should know kuti eliminating a man on the basis kuti ufuna umonetse kuti I can do you this or I can frustrate you. You're not frustrating him, you're frustrating your own kids. This and tiziziwa. Okay? Koma if genuinely he's a problem and he's even a threat to the kids, good maybe he's abusive and all those things, you have every right. You have every right. We are not here to defend wrong things. We are not here to protect a man who is harming you. No. If he is harming you, let other people deal with him in prison or wherever. Who cares? This is where we all have to have responsibility to talk. Kudo, in as a man, my responsibility is to look after my wife or to look after my kids. So if you are harming them, you can't come here and complain. Zintu isn't that straight. Above all, can we continue to remind ourselves kuti mabanja, they are not there for convenience or for upgrading? No. Marriages are there for love. Okay? Zomati ukukwatiwa purely ukuganza kuti ndikakwatiwa ndekuti ndipita pa level ina moyo mwanga, I'll be able to live in the UK, I'll be able to have this, I'll be able to have that ndikulakwa. Koma no naiwala comment ijionena kuti ati ifeyo we are busy kumagula mabagi kumapanga chanchani ati azimaya aku Asia alibe nazo ntchito. That's not very true. It depends in the community yomwe iye uja amakhala amayankhulayo, and it depends kuti azimaya amene akudziwa iye akweja ndorani, maybe ni magulu akalikali. In the Asian girls that we've been together, uni, we've been together, college, the ones that I know I've worked with, you know, amakhala patsogolo. Oh, have you seen this? Oh, have you seen the makeup that Huda has? Oh, have you seen this bag? Oh, it's so lovely. And I'm so crazy about, you know, designer trainers and all these designer tracksuits and all those things. And so powders in the number one. If you really know Asian girls, I'm a powder who posefe. You know? And whatever it is that they do, they do. Komano, I think chifukwa situation zina zomwe zimachitika kumene koko, he actually feels good. He kind of like just felt strongly to attack. But anyway, before I finish, I wanted to say goody. Then I listened to the video of where I think it sparked that video. Do you understand what I'm saying? Mzibamboyo kuti abwere kuti adzati yankhule nkhani imene yoyo. Something happened which was an incident. A Nigerian man who married this woman konko ku Nigeria akwatirana anambweresa ku USA. When he brought her to USA, I think the girl was not even sanali wo phuzira kuti yanchani kuti like kuti qualification ya ku USA. But I think she must have been you know educated to the level of good maybe anali in DMC ngati momwe makhala Malawi to that level. So anali be higher education or whatever qualifications. So when she came to the USA, anapita nkukapanga nursing and she started working. Along the way, we don't know why, but mamuna nkazi uja filed for divorce. And in this video mo, nkazi uja has been killed. And the abambo ndamena namuombera. And the video kukamanena kuti there are so many women are being killed in USA by their Nigerian husbands because of kutinkazi is filing for divorce and mamuna uja kupya ntima or ukampanga sochi wembuka ya ku Nigeria. It's sad. But mamuna yondikuze nzomama yankula. He made a phone call. Ngati kunoko pa 999. He made that emergency phone call. Kwa uza kuti mkazi uja wafa. The person on the phone is trying to ask him questions. Kuma I think he was shaken because Nkazuja was on the floor, she was dead, and well, she was dying dead, I don't know, but he was aware that he has caused a severe harm to her. They are nearly nervous, but listen to what he said. Nsibamboja, Akudi, how can you say you are going to leave me? Akulida, how can you say you are going to leave me? This house that I paid for, that I bought myself, you say you want to leave me and stay in this house? Who were you before you met me? I made you who you are. And now you want to leave me. Oh, let's see how you are going to do it now. And it's zomana yankula bambaja zukazo na kudi. It's more of like kudi because the nakubere tandine kuno. I can treat you how I want to treat you. You don't have to leave. You have to put up with it. Olonkaza ataka kudi amango kuyuza like the ones I talked about. Olonkaza ataka kudi whatever it is she's filing for divorce. If you've got kids and you kill her, you've killed the mother of your kids. I don't know how your kids could ever love you for killing their mother. And I don't see how that could happen. Komanzi Bamboi has done that. That's some crazy mindset. Yoganiza kudi, you have to actually end somebody's life because they don't want to be with you. You know? If somebody don't want to be with you, that's fine. Ngadibali kama issues andalama, then that's why the court comes in. However, ndaninagale kuti ngadikule atika na amene mmadzuwa kale kuti mamuna yoka amaka kuti ngani umalayo mosemo, you didn't want the guy. I want you to also understand that in this life nothing is for free. I also want you to understand that moyo so kweka. Mwana waini ake kukakuti ngani umalawi. Ngati niyo kuchokera paspantima simukudziwa ndithu kuti niyo mamuna uja simuna nkonde mukuyesa zida because you don't know what muntu uja will turn around and do when you wake up and see kuti iweyo you don't want him osaisa zida. Stay away from things like that because this our sister right here, she's dead. We can condemn what the man done, we can condemn whatever we want to condemn, but when everything is said and done, she's the one who is 6 feet under. Okay, so osa mabanga zintu zazibwana like I said. Ngati zintu you are not feeling it. Let God show you other ways how you can get by in life. Don't use men kudi as a way. It's like you use yourself as an object. Kudi poti a man is attracted to me. Let me just eat for him. In this life, I don't know how I can put it. And when they work hard, even me as a woman, if I work really hard, I have my dreams. I have things that I want. And on top of that, I want a stable family life. That's why some people will go to the length of kukabeza nkazi, olali wakutali, they will fight the home office. They will do what they have to do. Kuti nkazi uja, they should unite because they are searching more of love and that unique, you know, a family life. Sakufuna angotenga nkazi randomly. Otisana ankonde. So, with all that energy, with all that, you know, the energy they invest, the money they invest into that, yeah, into that a pursuit, whatever you might call it. Iweyo nkumadziwa ndithu muntima kuti mamuna uja ulibe naye ntchito. You are not that you should know kuti and they will not like it. Kulibe wamene angafune. Even ineyo ndili nzimayi ndidziyankhula ndi mamuna ku Malawi wanene kuti amandikonda. And ineyo I actually go, you know, all the way out and make sure kuti abwere ku UK kuno ndigwire ntchito kuzipha. Kuli ma shift owawa kuno kwa kalavula kaka. Ndigwire shift. Kupangala izi ndrama zofunika. Kumulipirira mamuna uja abwere kuno ku Malawi so ukapanga throw a big wedding. Olo ndili nzimayi angobwera kunoko. Nkumati, hey, I don't want you. Hey, nkupanga so behave because sometimes olobanja litavuta. Anthu momwe timayankhulira moganyavula moshaina nkumamuonetsa munthu wina uja ngati kuti I don't need you, yet munthu uja amafira kuti he has done a lot to help you to get to that. Mukuzika nokha pachiopsezo. This I have to be honest. Because if he end up abusing you, he's wrong. But the thing is, we might get to it when you are already dead. Osabanga zimezo. You see? You don't have to pass through, or you don't have to always use a man to get to where you want. You can get where you want to without doing that. Just be faithful muzochita zako. Just be good in what you do and trust God will open other ways in life. Don't use men and then when we finish it, zabwere pano kumango di ai azibambo they are wicked, they are this. No, nanuso ngati mukuona kuti your mind is not there. Leave these men, let them do their own thing. Mukane ni mamuna. You know, it's not by force. So there's an element there. Sometimes we know but we are just there to use him because we have identified good year he's crazy about us. Stay away from it because these men, they are angry. Uyoyo ndipo mamuna analo okwiya. Wamuphantsika nayo kumuphanditu ngati kuti her life didn't even matter because she is filed for divorce and nkazi yo ati ye anamupangira zambiri kukantenga ku Nigeria or whatever. So but that's the thing. Tinali is saying good don't use people. Yeah, don't. And she's saying good don't trigger people. Exactly. But zinthu zina anthu timadziwa kuti ichichi olondiri ineyo I wouldn't like it. Don't do it deliberately because it's a man. No, don't do it. You see pada is maliheso. It's real life, isn't it? It's real life. If you're not feeling it, stay where you are. Just like we are telling men tonight, if you don't like a woman because I'm a poda kwambiri, because I'm a dan, leave her alone. This is the same. You don't like a man, you're not feeling him, leave him alone. Don't get in his life to mess him up. Don't get involved to mess him up because zimajitika kuti well long after you've gone, that man will be so broken because he actually put all his mind into this. So also masewera with other people's lives. Don't play with people. You play with people's mind. No. Because some people really, they want a family. It means a lot to them. If you're not down for that, keep moving. Also, that's on how. Let's see what other people are saying. Governor Pili is saying, my mumba na nkula zintu zomveka mulungu azikudalisha neziko mugwambeni. You're welcome, Governor. Panotima yankula mbali zose. Pamene taona kuti apa zintu zimatheka dizimateri. We put all the things forward. Tima isesa. Nthawi zina anthu they don't agree. Nthawi zina anthu mwakuti but we can all look into things and see kuti there's some truth in it. How can we adjust all over? There are some things that really need looking into. So, in conclusion, our day's topic, it was about good daddy fail. We don't have cultural identity. What I am saying is, we do have it. But men need to also know that if we have left our country completely and live in a different country, the culture that is there will still impact on us consciously or subconsciously. Because kukala nziko la inyage 10 years going above, you're dealing with culture yosianandiano. At some point, there are things that you also need to learn in order to propel in that country or in that culture. You need to learn, and before you know it, they become part of you, you know. And on top of that, zintuzina people tolerate them in life. Tolerate them in life because they don't have a choice or because they don't have the support. If you go in a country where you have support, then this is where we end. As my they do what they gotta do. Point yina. As my, if you know you don't really love the man, you're not feeling him, don't set out on these journeys. It's not a game. He will also do what he wanna do. He may be wrong. We might condemn him. But like I said in the video, you would have already suffered the consequences, and you have yourself to blame, in other words, because he's wrong, but you have contributed because you knew all along you didn't care. So, and point yomalizira azibambo Polan, if a woman want to powder herself, kaya kufuna kuzizoka, kaya akufuna kumavala masisi munena kuti anthu okufa ma extensions, kaya akufuna kumavala ndolo ngatizi, kaya akufuna kumavala mwakuti mamini, leave her if she's not your test. Just like we're saying, good women, if it's not your test, keep moving. Men, if she's not your test, keep moving. There are men who will like her the way she is. Go and find the test that is good for you, because that way you will love it. See? So, thank you so much for today's topic. You're voting on Tuesday, and yeah. So, happy voting. If it would ziwa good voting here to Singapore Western Union, which is just a shame. But we wish you well, and may the best candidate win, and we will keep praying that God should expose any type of tampering or any type of people messing about, you know. Olotira gona pakati pa usiku ambuya ngodi dzidzimuta kuti takasuzumire nkono kukuseri, and we catch things red-handed. So we are praying, fingers crossed, because if tikufuna kuti munthu amenewa akumfuna di anthu awine, whoever that might be, but let that person win in truth, isn't it? So all the best for your voting day. Come out and vote in numbers. Though I asked someone, amanena kuti you only those who registered before voted jaina bangidwa narified ija. The ones that voted before, they are the ones who are going to vote again. So I think many sana limbetse ndegudi ya fapamene bane. So but anyway, amene mukuyendekera ukavota sizojomba kokavota nkumanena kuti ine nali busy lero lindesi nakavota zijandanena usamasewera ni moyo. These things have got meaning, deeper meaning. Kavoteni ndithu, kavoteni munthu amene niyo mukumfuna, and then you will see what happens. Otherwise, guys, thank you so much. I've been so busy, kind of like, that's why I've ended up like seeing my even my posts or the muone kutika programmika topic yakoti, so that you prepare also and in how and all those things, because I know we've ended up with that sana bange ujeni sana one because it's late and when I go and all those things. I'm aware, but from next week we'll try what we usually do, put a post so that people know, and we set time because I'll be available now like properly. There were some things I was doing, so I was kind of like busy, but I love you because you're lovely and you're always here. So I'll see you again hopefully Friday. I'm trying to do my show on Friday because again munzu wati mapanga ka pop up ka Friday, but it's saying that currently kusagu banga ma Friday I will that, right? I haven't, but we will be back from this week, because after all mumuka muda voter, you would have voted, you would have had a new president. Wow. So tikumana Friday, and God willing we might even meet before Friday kuti dingo yankhula napo ndi momwe anthu mukumvera nthupi ndi momwe zakhalira. Because can I tell you this before I go? You know, like how sometimes anthu timakhala sure kuti zinthu ziyenda chonchi. You know, this is just like, we're just chatting. This is not a big deal, but you know, like sometimes, have you watched a paternity cult where nzibamba machito kanitsitsa mwana uyu yuswanga mkazi yusindi kumuziwa and then akupanga test ija akunena kuti abambo aka mwana ndomwe wandithu basi munthu ucho upanga manyazeti. In this life, pray that things go the way you want. Very, very important like that. Pray, but at the same time, I believe that even if it's into the end, momwe we so mafunira, I always believe kuti kumakhaudi ndi chikonzero cha Mulungu kuti zide, because Mulungu katisakufuna chinthu amatha kuchipezera njira yoti chilephereke. So we will talk about that, and there's a reason why I'm telling you ka statement kamene koko kuti zinthu zimatha kudzaoneka mwa mtundu wina. Konex is saying kuti how new president we will have the same president. Okay. Ineyo tundu kutengera kuti we are voting, isn't it? We are voting on Tuesday. So mwina ndikonze chichewa ndinene kuti we would have known the results for the election. Shall we leave it there? So that, because anthu ena sinanga panopo mukufira ngati kuti ndikanena kuti new president ndekuti ndikumuchoseratu APM amene mmankonda APM. Koma tinali wandimva zomwe ndanene kuti sometimes anthu titokhala sure kuti ichichi ndi chomwe chichitika olo ichichi sichichitika koma chimazachitika mwa mtundu wina. That's why ndakupasa an example to yampateni the court kuti anthu ena even Zimbabwe wina amatha umanena kuti oh I love him, he looks just like me. Kupanga patente test ali, it's not even your child, because moyo ni momolili. Pali zinthu zina zimaoneka so but it's not so. Pali zinthu zina zitakuoneka chonchi, pali zimaoneka choncho. You know what I mean? So iniyo ndine tuonana mavoti wakachitika mbamwayi titakuona na Wednesday utuona na Friday kuti tiyankhulane. Jack atiletsa ati sitingamayankhule kuti new president ndeti nawonso asayankhule kuti same president, ifeso tisayankhule kuti new president, koma tingonena kuti by Tuesday munthu amene wawina tidzakhala titamudziwa, isn't it? Let's leave it at that. It will not be new president or old president or same president, koma it will be munthu amene watani kodi wapambana nthawi imeneyo. And I can't wait to see your faces after the elections. I really can't wait, because I know there's so many people who you feel strong about politics, and every time munthu akangoyankhula chinthu cha politics, everybody's already on the edge of their seat. I know you care. That's the thing, because if you didn't care, you have no reason to argue. So, and to come Kalira John, how do we care? And that's good about you guys. So, but after the elections, I want us to come back. We'll have to come back for this one. We na kuyanga kuti awanga kuti tumudziwa kale tuona na Wednesday. And okay guys, I'm going now, but for those of you who follow our page already, that's great. But if you don't, like the page low profile, so that every time there's somebody coming live or something posted, you should be able to get a notification, so that you are able to. We've got a group as well. Sometimes we post things just for the group. Join the group as well, so that you can be part of the family. We like to interact when we are there. And then apart from that, guys, we've got a program here, Tuesdays, where we've got Bwana Connects, amabwera ndi mabodza awo, and amene nanuso makonda mabodza. Then Tuesday, you don't want to miss, because there's a lot of gossip in that program. You might want to come and gossip with everybody. So that's Tuesday, Team AA, And the Thursday, we've got our political analyst, Mr. Blessings Batuwe, that brings all this. And because of zisanko zomweziliko, is it Tuesday? Maybe Mr. Analyst would bring it, will push it to Wednesday maybe. Or he will come, the same Thursday to give you the gist. Yeah, I will not forget. I will do it straight away. I can even put it under your comment, so that we will bang. Yeah. Then Blessings might come and do that. We've got DJ Tomato, DJ Matimat, who comes on a Wednesday and he comes back on Saturdays as well. But in Kati Mwandimemu, in a Friday, ni matakungo tulukira nkuona kuti tipangabanji. And Mr. Connex is also reminding me we've got a website now that is up and running. Go check us out there and see what we are doing to move forward with us as we are doing what we do. We love what we do, so we want to go forward the best way we can. Otherwise, guys, you have a lovely night. I know we've been here for the longest, but you have a lovely night, and I will see you again literally on Wednesday. Good night, guys.